they know each other. So the man said, okay, the guy said, if it's that, let's see the amount I have paid. The guy just tear the paper in their presence. Say that I have not paid a dime, that I'm going to stand for square one. Since I'm proving stubborn to sleep with him.
Let me, I need a picture. Are these Nigerians? Or these are different people?
It's Igbo guy number.
So the man is Igbo, he's a Nigerian?
Yes.
Yeah. So now, the other women, how many of you were in that room?
We were like 8. But later I left that room to another place. That was because I met one UAE man that liked me. So the man rented a one-room apartment for me. That was the reason why the whole issue came up. My boss thought I'm the one that rented the room. He said that you have not finished paying my money, you are renting an apartment. That is why he seized my phone. Yes.
So if can I ask if in that, sleeping with the different men that they were organizing, did they allow you to use protection?
Yes.
Okay, use protection.
Yes.
Okay. So if you were at while this was going on, did you try to get in contact with authorities? After you met someone who took you somewhere, did you reach out to anybody to try and help you?
I wanted to.
Okay.
But the guy told me that even if I did, the police will not do anything because those same police are still sleeping with girls too. They are still patronizing. So all those ones, they are even sent to the police. Like that, my boss, he has a lot of CID friends. He always settled them every month.
Or CID?
So like in case of anything came up, they will cover up for him.
So if it was that difficult reporting it, what body is in Dubai seeing to, the illegality of this? Like, how did you even get out? Who did you now
how did you get out?
I talked to one of my friends. Her name is Faith. So I tell her that I want to come back. So before then, I wanted to renew my visa. My boss refused. So he said that the money I want to use to renew, that he needed it. But he gave me like 10 days to find the money. I said, how can I get this amount of money in just 10 days? So from there, he gave me my passport that I should go and renew. But before that 10 days, I could not meet up to the money. So the remaining 50,000. And I begged him to borrow me, I would pay back. He refused. He said that he that brought me here does not have a visa for 7 years. That police have never harassed him. That me too, I can survive like that. I said, me, I'm a lady.
Yeah.
So I can't.
Let me cut you for a second, because the objective of this conversation, because many of these things you said, I mean, you've done them in several interviews, but it's important that families get the graphic representation of what happens. Because many just think somebody has survived it, you can also survive it. They encourage their family that if one person can do it, you two can do it. If Naya can be successful, she's doing it, she don't die, she's doing it. But I want you to give us an idea of your daily experiences. So you wake up in the morning, you are driven to the uncompleted building, or that's where you live?
No, I live in my house.
Your house?
Yeah, but in the evening, once it's like 4 p.m.
They pick you up?
Yes, they'll take me to that place, that pit, to go and walk. We walk till sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning.
How many people are you forced to see, to sleep with?
It's countless, because it depends on how the customer came.
What's the maximum you've done every day?
Like 40, 50.
A day?
Yes.
Hey.
Once we will be happy because it's making a lot from it. And you will not even know the amount they are paying. Your own is just to work, while he will be at the gate collecting the money.
So the people that patronize, are they, what caliber of men are they? Are they Nigerians? Are they mixed?
All Nigeria, India, Pakistan, all of them. Both the UAE people themselves.
Okay, hey. So let's go on a short break. When we come back, we continue this conversation. Stay with us, we'll be right back. For staying with us, we still have our guest in the studio, Blessing, today. I know I have Martins on the phone to you, then I'll come to you. Good morning, Martins, are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Good morning.
You're live. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, God bless you. I want to ask that girl, which country is he doing that in the pit? Because I was there, I am there before. I live in Africa and I live inside them and I know how they operate it. I'm saying it, that is not how they operate it.
So she was UAE, I think.
I'm waiting for customer.
Hers was UAE.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hers was UAE. She answered that question already. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
That is other country, Abi?
Yes, not. All right. Thank you very much, Martins.
Okay, I want to ask, right, you know, we're heading somewhere, which is how you finally left. So on what day did that happen? You know, can you just take us right there to maybe a few days and the day you left?
Okay. So when I decided to leave was after my boss teared the book that I'm going to restart. So one of my friends told me to start paying again. I said, even if I pay this money, this man might still tear the book. So anything can happen. I don't want to restart. So there was this girl that I told that I want to go back to Nigeria, but I don't have money. She said that amnesty is on because she was there before me. I said, okay, how do I go about it? He said it's free flights. Like, if you want to go back, you are tired. I said, okay. So on one Sunday morning, after that time, they called me that my son is not feeling well. After I set money, pay house rent.
You had a son in Nigeria before you left? Okay.
So after I pay everything, so I told my boss that, please, this is the only money with me, 60,000. He said that is not our agreement. That I can't bring 60,000 in a week. What can 60,000 replace? I can't bring 60,000. So that was the day the girl called me, that the amnesty is today. Okay. They want to take people along today. She too, she's going. So I say, okay, how will I live here when my boss, his building is just one building to mine? He said I should just arrange my bag. She will come and help me to pick them. So when I was going, I met my boss on the way. He asked me where I was going. I said, I'm going to the supermarket. I want to get some things. He said that his money should not pass 4 o'clock. That if he passed 4 o'clock, I will not like what he will do to me. So I said, I will come by 4. So that's why I went to the place. I stayed there. Then the agent said I'm going to pay him 30,000 naira, which I was having 60. I give him out of it. So that my friend went, helped me to bring my bags. So they took me to one place like that, like in hospital. They want to do COVID-19 test there. So I stayed in that place for like 3 weeks because the result was not out. Even when I was there, my boss was threatening me that he came to my room, cannot find me. I said that I'm not around. He said I should bring his money. If I did bring his money, what he will do to me? He started chatting my family, sending them pictures of Juju. That if I did bring his money.
So even while you were at that amnesty place, there was no one you could trust to tell them what you had gone through?
I told someone. I told one policeman. I explained everything to him. He said that I should not be afraid that even my mother cannot come to that place without my permission. I cannot enter. Okay. So even if my boss came, he cannot have the access to come inside. Yeah. Okay. So that is why I have the courage to stay there till when my results come out. That's why.
After the result, what happened?
They said that I'm free. So I don't have COVID-19. I can go. That's why they took us to airports and bring us to Nigeria.
Wow. Let me take this call. Good morning. Thanks for calling. I'll come to you, Nima. Hello? Okay, I thought I lost it. Go ahead.
So I was wondering, during the time you were working for your boss, you know, some sexual preferences would have gotten you some form of injury. Maybe you mentioned that you were being beaten. So how do you get treated? Do you use any public hospital or was he...
You can't go into hospital in UAE unless you have Emirates ID. That's how you get to hospital. It's on time. They normally do this agbo in container for us. So you use it. That is how you manage to treat. Or maybe you just find someone that will help you to buy drugs in pharmacy that have Emirates ID. Without that, you can't go. They might arrest you.
While you were there, can you tell us like the age range of girls that were there? And were they only girls? Were they boys too that were trafficked?
Boys are not trafficked. Okay. It's mostly your girls, for like 18 to 20, 22. Because once they know that your age, you are more than those age, they'll be afraid to take you because they talk you might run away with their money. So they like going for young girls.
Young girls.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to know how you were being treated when you were working there. What's your eating habits? Were you giving...
They don't care about your feeding.
So who sorts the feeding?
I did everything myself. There was one guy, Obina. He's in Nigeria now. That is the guy that normally bring food for me. He was the one that even helped me to keep my passport. After my boss was trying to take it back. That guy always cook food, bring for me. Sometimes give me money, buy provision, food stuff for me.
Then when you met the Uyibo guy that you claimed helped to rent an apartment for you, did you explain your situation and was there any form of help that he rendered to remove you from there?
No, because he was doing the same thing. So
he just like
he just like me like he don't want me to stay in the room. The population is too much because he's a shy type. He can't come there.
How many people in that room? 8, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So that is why he rented a small room.